Hey, fatty! This is episode 1 of Snake Diet TV. So basically on these episodes, I'm going to always start out with talking about something to do with fasting for the first 5 minutes, and then the whole rest of the fucking time I'm going to answer questions. Don't fucking text me during these fucking talks. Okay? Somebody is just texting me. So, tonight, if you haven't, hit the little bell so you get the notifications for these. Hit the bell. It says it's right beside subscribe. Okay? Now, if you're sick of looking in the mirror and seeing a fat, disgusting pig, you've came to the right place. I'm gonna teach you how to lose fucking weight faster than you've ever thought imaginable. So right off the bat, I'm gonna talk about sleep. Okay? Sleep is number 1. Sleep is number fucking 1. Now, some of you fat asses, when you first start out fasting and shit, yeah, your sleep might get fucked up because you're fucking dirty, you're toxic, etc., etc. But once you're into this, your sleep, you want it to be good. Once you're into this, if your sleep goes from good to shitty, you gotta adjust shit. Okay? And if your sleep is to blame on some sort of outside fucking source like people or your job or all that shit, you gotta cut it the fuck out. Okay? When you sleep good is when you're burning fucking fat like crazy. If you don't get your sleep, your cortisol will be cranked through the fucking roof and you will hold fucking water like crazy. Okay? And then you'll be freaking out because it's like, Cole, why did I gain 3 pounds today? Because you didn't get any fucking sleep. Because you're fucking around on your fucking cell phone all night or whatever the fuck you're doing. Okay? Sleep is number 1. Number 1. So like say if you're on a long fast and it's like getting to 5 days. 5 days is pretty good, okay? I'm not going to bust your balls for fasting 5 days. If your sleep starts to get poor at the 5-day mark, fucking break it. And I mean if it gets really poor. And I'm not talking just shorter sleeping times either, because a lot of times if you're in forced ketosis with fasting or whatever, you might only sleep 6 hours and feel like a fucking $1,000,000. Okay, I'm talking shitty fucking broken sleep. So the other part I'm going to get into is eating too on your refeed. So this is something I've been fucking around with lots. If you're lean, once you're not a fat ass anymore and you're fucking lean, don't eat a massive fucking meal before bed. Okay? So if you're eating like say 5 out of 7 days a week or 6 out of 7 days or even fucking a meal a day if you're really lean and you're training all the time, don't eat a massive meal right before bed because your sleep will suck fucking balls. You'll be up pissing too. If you're following my 4-to-1 refeed rule where you're actually getting enough fucking food so you don't get plugged up. Okay, that's important. Your fucking sleep. So even with me, I've talked about this in other videos about nighttime eating. Okay, so I'm going to contradict myself a little bit here because I've been eating at night for a long time, but usually I give myself at least a 4-hour gap before I go to bed. Okay? Now that's if you're eating a large fucking meal where you gotta make maintenance calories. Like when I'm eating like 3,000 calories, you know, I need a big gap. But if you're a fat ass and you only need to eat fucking basically nothing on a refeed, then you can eat it right before bed and it's not an issue. But optimally, once you get ripped, you definitely don't eat a big fucking meal right before bed because you won't be able to fucking sleep. Sleep is number 1. Sleep is number fucking 1, okay? So I'm going to try to fucking start answering some shit here. So this came up because I was talking to Dan tonight, actually. He got a shitty sleep last night because he got called out to work and got a 3-hour fucking sleep. And he was up 3 fucking pounds of water weight today. Okay? Now, he didn't panic about it because he understands how it fucking works. But some of you people that don't do any fucking goddamn research, you gotta understand that that's water. Okay? But this is the problem. When you fucking start fucking losing sleep, you're gonna be catabolic as fuck. Okay? You definitely don't want to lose sleep then. Like if you're fucking on a hard cut and you're not sleeping, you're gonna be catabolic. Your body's gonna start breaking down fucking muscle, okay? Your body's gonna start breaking down fucking muscle. So, let me just fuck around with this thing for a minute, see if I can see all the comments. Let's see here. Okay, fuck. Okay, acid reflux somebody's asking about. So, right off the bat, if you're gonna ask a question, put your height, put your fucking weight, and put your fucking age. Cause right away, if I see you're a fat ass, I'm gonna tell you to start fucking fasting. Okay? Don't be asking me, does fasting cure this, fasting cure that? Like, start. Okay, just fucking start. So acid reflux, if you have stomach issues, fucking fast. Try fasting. Okay? And that's what the fucking all this other shit's gonna help with. Okay? And essentially, the reason you have acid reflux issues or heartburn or whatever, everything you got, is because your diet was fucked. And you're eating too much sugar, drinking too much coffee, drinking too much fucking booze. It's so simple. Okay, it's so simple. You're not healthy because your lifestyle fucking sucked fucking balls for the last how many years. Fasting will heal you up. Okay, it will heal everything. That's it. So especially with the heartburn. Now if you're getting constant heartburn, a quick little trick is you can knock back a little bit of baking soda if that's a massive issue and you can't sleep. So here's a question here. Jump into a week-long dry fast. Let's see here. See if I can scroll these fucking things here. Okay, here's one. Elaine asks. Elaine G. She's 28 years old, 200 pounds, 5'3". Okay. So right off the top, 5'3", a good goal weight. You should try to shoot for under 120. I don't care about your fucking genetics. Just hit the number. You can always gain fucking weight back. Okay? So she said, can I jump into a week-long soft dry fast and then break with snake juice? Yes. But when you break the dry fast, break it with baking soda. Because what'll happen, when you're dry that long, it creates a fairly acidic environment in your kidneys. And it will break shit loose in your kidneys. That's why dry fasting is extremely aggressive. And, like, your fucking kidneys, all you guys that are having back pain and kidney pain, your kidneys are full of fucking goddamn buildup. Okay, hardened buildup. It's because your body's been kicking all these fucking, a lot of it's fucking gonna be from glucose going through your kidneys from all the fucking goddamn fucking carbs you eat. And all the other fucking shit that your kidneys got to deal with all the time. And when you start fasting, it starts breaking loose, especially dry. And those ketones, it creates a very acidic environment when you're constantly kicking ketones, pissing out excess ketones. So if you're going to do that, just don't fucking set stupid goals. Don't be like, oh, can I break my 7-day dry fast with snake juice? Just fucking take it day by day, your fucking dry fast, okay? Basically, anything that's 3 days or longer, I'm not going to bust your balls. If you're only doing 48s and you're fat, you're being a fucking fat pussy. Okay, so 72s, anything once you get past 3 days, take it day by day. Okay, take it day by fucking day. I don't want to get messages from people saying that you're on fucking day 10 and you're almost keeling over at home. Like, and you could have just broke the fast. Like, don't be stupid about it, okay? Don't be a fucking dummy. Let's see here. So I hope that answers your question. You can break it with the snake juice, but do the baking soda first. Get urinating again, okay? Get urinating again, and then you can start knocking back the snake juice. Don't chug the snake juice, okay? Throughout the fucking day. You don't want to hit yourself with that much potassium that quick. A lot of people get fucking lazy because they fucking don't like the taste. Just shut the fuck up and drink it throughout the day. Let's see here. David Wilson, 142 pounds. He's lost 142 pounds, kept it all off. See, that's how good this fucking works. Okay? And people are like, how do you keep it off? You keep it off the same way you fucking lost it, you dummy. Okay, if you go back to eating trash all day long, you're gonna gain weight back. Like, fuck, what do you think? You can just do this and then go back to what you were doing before and just stay the same? Like, fuck, give your head a shake, for fuck's sakes. I get that question so often, it's ridiculous. Here's a question that's a good one. Doolin Benedict, 5'9", male, 155, so he's pretty slim as it is. Cold, does dry fasting get rid of stretch marks? Yes, dry fasting will heal your skin. To a point, obviously. Like, if you're majorly fucked up, it's fucking gonna heal it to a point. But I've seen some crazy fucking results with women. Crazy results with loose skin, okay? So just do it. Start dry fasting. Even if you're really lean like you're not gonna be able to do the long fasts all the time like everybody. So this is where a strict 1 meal a day dry fasting routine will actually get a pretty decent result when you're that lean, okay? Strict, low carb, 1 meal a day. And when I say strict, I'm talking like, here's the good point. Your eating windows, make them fucking strict. Good example. I can eat in an hour. So eating normally, okay? Today, my meal, I had 500 grams of carrots. I had about 600 grams of bok choy. I had like 4 or 5 apples. So that altogether, you're looking probably about 2 kilos of fruit and vegetables. And then I had a 400 gram steak, 6 eggs, and a little bit of nuts. I ate all that in exactly 1 hour. Okay? We were never meant to fucking sit there and enjoy the fucking food. Okay? You eat. Eat like you fucking eat with a purpose. Don't eat for like don't eat for like, what's the word I'm looking for there? You know, people always just eat for recreation. Don't eat that way. Eat like you mean it. Maybe if you have a planned dinner date, then fucking fast a few days before to make up for it. Because that'll be more of an enjoyable thing, I guess. Okay? Eat like you fucking mean it. So, the point I was getting at, I can eat like a fucking pig. Okay? I can eat like 4,000 calories in an hour, like not even pushing it. What I'm trying to say is most of you women out there, your fucking eating window should be like fucking 10 minutes. Okay? It should take you 10 minutes to eat the amount of food you need to eat if you're a fat ass. 10 fucking minutes. Like, get a stopwatch and time it. Because stretching the fucking meals out is the worst thing you can fucking do. Here's a good question. Let's see what he's got. So, Robert Tom Selly. I'm 33, being on the snake diet since 2/24. So, February 24th, I'm guessing. I went from 230 to 189. Fuck, that's pretty fucking good. I broke my fast Sunday afternoon, played hockey. Holy fuck, good job. Sunday night, ran this morning 2 miles, still didn't get back to ketosis. Any tips? So, Sunday night, broke your fast Sunday afternoon. You would have had to ate a bunch of sugar. And then you played hockey Sunday night, ran this morning. Yeah, you might not be back in ketosis yet. If you eat a bunch of carbs, it might take you a full 48 hours. Okay, that's not uncommon. And now if you're you've lost a lot of weight, so I'd assume that you're not type 2 diabetic. But a lot of people, you'll be like, I made videos about this where like somebody that's pre-diabetes and doesn't even know it, it can take I had a guy that took him 4 fucking days to push ketosis. Fasting forced ketosis took him 4 fucking days to clear the blood sugar out of his blood until he actually got to a point where he's breaking down straight body fat. Okay? So just trust the process. When you're not eating, you're going to get into fat burning ketosis sooner or later. Okay? Just keep fucking going. If you got fat to lose, keep going. Let's see here. Okay, this is a good question. M. Marino, can obese have 1 meal a day? No! Fuck, can you have 1 meal a week? Yeah. If you're a fat ass, you don't need to be eating a meal a day. Anytime I bring up a meal a day routine, I'm talking to the lean fuckers on here, not the fat asses. Okay? That's it. Let's see here. Here's a question. So, Guillermo Gorostiza, holy fuck. Can't even pronounce that at all. I'm currently on my first 72-hour dry fast, which would be the best way to, what would be the best way to break it? That's not that long of a dry fast. Fucking break it, the best way to break it, drink some baking soda and water, wait a little while, fuck, you can even knock back some snake juice. In fact, you can even knock back snake juice with the baking soda in it. Just get in the fucking baking soda when you break a longer dry fast. But 72 is fuck all. Like, to put it in perspective, I've done 2 days dry with training, and then the third day I did a rest day, and it was a 72, and I just ate normally after that. Okay? This brings up a good point, too, about fucking refeeding syndrome. That's a term, basically, that comes from fucking people in the hospital that have fucking been starving to death that are underweight, for one. And they're not fucking drinking salt water. And it's also a term that comes from all these fucking morons that still plain prolonged water fast. Prolonged water fasting is trash. Why? Is because it causes refeed syndrome. I've went 7 days, 8 days on snake juice and ate like a fucking pig when I got off that fast. And had no issues. I did it just to see if anything would happen. No fucking issues on the snake juice. But soon as you fucking drink plain water for 8 days, you feel like shit, okay? You fucking completely deplete your electrolytes. You throw your body out of fucking being able to basically handle food, okay? Your body can't handle food with a shit on a long fucking plain water fast. And it fucks your metabolism because you're so low on electrolytes for so long. Now people will be like, well, what about dry fasting? Aren't you low on electrolytes then too? Well, after a while, but that's even the worst part about plain water fasting is that you're flushing the electrolytes you did have. So at least dry, you're not even getting low on electrolytes till like fucking day 3. If you're fucking in good shape, I could do a dry fast. I could. And I wouldn't even be hitting the wall till day 3 on electrolytes. Where if I was pounding water for 72 hours, I'd be hitting a wall after like 48 hours. Okay? So keep that in mind. Julie Morris has a question here. She's 38-year-old female, 5'10", 143 pounds. Pretty effing ripped, she says. It's okay to just say the fucking real fucking F-bomb on this page too, eh? Don't have to be a pussy and say effing. Will you make more training strategy videos for those of us who lift every day? Okay, I can go through a little bit of training right now real quick. I'll get into another video probably tomorrow night. I can even talk about this. But main thing is, if you're natural, not on drugs. If you're natural and not on steroids. High fucking frequency fucking training is number 1. But that being said, you can't it's easy to overtrain. So I'll dumb it down to an example. Let's talk about the bench press. I'm going to get the best results if I can train bench press 7 days a week. Okay? With fucking fairly high loads. But the problem is, if I'm not smart, like very smart about how I feel out my body, I can overtrain so easily fucking benching 7 times a week. Okay, this is an extreme high frequency training routine. But every fucking Olympic weightlifter from the 1970s up's been on high frequency. Everybody. Anybody. Gymnasts. Okay? All these fucking training routines you read about in the magazines that are split workouts and shit. You're going to be like, oh, well, my buddy's gotten results from the split training. I don't fucking care. It's not optimal. If he fucking went on a high frequency routine and was hitting full body all week, he'd get 20 times the result. Those are for juice heads. Okay? Splits, training till failure, and taking massive rest, juice head training. And everyone's on juice. That's why all the mags promote that crap. Okay? Because what happens is your muscle protein synthesis when you're on gear lasts for like 5 fucking days. So you can basically just destroy your fucking muscle and then sit on your ass for 5 days and it'll fucking grow. That's kind of how that Mike Menser ideology come about. Okay, but if you're natural, don't work. I did it. I did it for 2 months and lost all my fucking gains and lost all my work capacity. Went back to fucking high frequency, changed it up, got very auto-regulating about it, so I'm very smart. Perfect form, no grinders. No fucking grinders. I never train till failure. Maybe once in a blue moon, I'll train something till failure for some self-discipline or like some self-development, but that's like on a very, very light weight. I will not train till failure on something that's a good load because it'll just tax the fuck out of your nervous system and you'll fucking be weak as fuck and you'll get overtrained in 2 seconds. Okay? Connie Martinez is asking me about borax. So for you, those of you that don't know, go read about borax. Borax is sodium borate. Okay? It's mined. It's a fucking salt. It's basically it's boron. We need it. Okay? Our soil sucks. Okay, this shit's amazing. Basically cures arthritis. Cranks up your testosterone if you're a male. You know, we need a fucking good amount of fucking boron per day. Okay? So, basically, if you're taking it, there's a few ways to take it. I'm not going to get into that on this video, but go look up the borax conspiracy on Google and read it. And there's a bunch of protocols there on how much to take. Okay, it depends if you're fucked up or not. Depends if you're doing it just for like maintenance. 20 mule team borax. Okay? Let's see here. Okay, Hoodlum Ratsky asks, he's 6 feet tall, 161 pounds, 1 meal a day, hard, dry, fast for the rest. Perfect. That's a good routine for somebody that's lean. I did that for a long time. One thing, though, if you're doing a dry fasting routine on a meal a day kick, if you're ripped, I fucked around quite a bit with fruit because I always felt better in the gym, I guess. It depends what your goal is, but you're not going to keep quite as lean looking if you're eating lots of fruit because you'll hold a little more water versus eating like vegetables, like straight green vegetables and shit. But that's a good routine. Meal a day, keep it strict, give yourself a 1 hour window if you're lean, and hard dry fast around the clock. Eat that meal, like that would be, you'd probably rather eat that meal closer to the evening in that routine. So, like when I did that McDonald's kick, I was eating at 11 a.m. So there's kind of a threshold. When you get really ripped, if you're really lean and you need to eat more food, if you're eating in the morning, you might have a tough time getting to sleep at night if you're training 7 days a week or 6 days a week, high frequency, because you're just burning so much energy. So that's why right now my routine, I basically train at about 2 p.m. I'm in the gym for a while because I'm doing full body every day. I'm trying to hit as many exercises on as many muscles as I'm trying to hit every muscle with at least one exercise every day. And then I get home and I eat. Okay, so I ate like 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago now. So by the time I go to bed tonight, I'll have pissed quite a bit of fluid out from the shit I ate, and I'll sleep like a baby. Sleep is fucking number one, okay? Sleep is number one. Okay, just wait a sec here. Let's see. TheDailyPlane.com donated me $5 and said, get that fat in you. Thanks. Let's see. Sorry, I gotta scroll back. These blew up so quick. Okay, here we go. Keep going. Had a question about sleep apnea. So he's talking about using the machine. Lose the fucking weight. Okay? You don't need to be 330 pounds. Being 330 is not going to help you be that much stronger as a power lifter. He's a power lifter. You can be that strong and lose a pile of fucking weight. A pile of weight. Okay? Focus on the fasting and lose the fucking weight. Okay? Don't try to like cover up symptoms by using fucking machines and shit. Because like, what fun is that? What kind of lifestyle is that? Lucid Trees, 71 years old. around 250 pounds, if I'm reading this right. 5'4", does fasting help asthma? Yes. I've had people fucking beat asthma in no time flat. No time flat, their asthma, it was gone. Okay? So, like I said again, start fucking fasting, okay? Just start fucking fasting. Let's see here. Aline is 5'6", down to 119 pounds. That's a pretty good weight. 60 years old, but I have skin. I have loose skin, I'm guessing you meant. Can I dry fast? Yes, you can dry fast. See, dry fast just anti-ages the fuck out of you. Here's a little story. I've known a couple women that worked in a hospice where they watch all these people die, and basically they pull everything from them for like the last 2 weeks, and then they fucking dry fast, and their skin actually got better before they died. One woman actually told me about this, and she was so upset because her mom died in like November, and she's like, if we would have had her dry fasting a year ago, she wouldn't have been dead today. Like, seriously. Dominic Slattery. He's thanking me for all I'm doing, and he donated me $10. Awesome. Thanks. Thanks for the donations. Let's see here. If I'm not sweating after heavy lifting, does that mean I'm not pushing hard enough? No. See, that's the thing. That fucking attitude that where it's like going to the gym and just destroy your body, that's fucking junk for a natural lifter. Junk. Okay? You want to be trained like a farmer. Why do you think farm boys are so fucking strong? Because they destroy themselves every day? No. It's an accumulation of the work. Same with rig workers. Rig workers are fucking strong as fuck. Especially the ones that are working every day. Their forearms are like fucking granite. Because they're working every day. They're not just roasting their arms and body every day. It's like every day they do a little bit of work. A lot of work. But it's like they're not going till failure. Okay? Training till failure's dead. You'll never get strength gains. Go on YouTube. This guy's way underrated. He's one of the best powerlifters on fucking YouTube, period. His name's Ben Rice. I've been following this guy for years. He's actually got some world records. Natural. Truly natural. I know this because I know by how much he bench presses. He's only about a 380-pound bench presser at 220, but he pulls like fucking an 800-pound deadlift and a fucking 650-pound squat. And you watch how he trains. The frequency's sky high. He's not training till fucking failure, okay? That works for people on drugs. That doesn't work for naturals. Okay, even look like at a high-level gymnast. They train all the time. If a high-level gymnast trained till failure every day, they would never get that strong. Okay, never, ever. Sharpshooter donated me $5. Cool. By the way, thanks. Joe was the one who set that super chat thing up. So that's how the donations work. Here's a question. Sala R asks, my sister has PCOS, 19 years old. She's on metformin. A bunch of other shit. No diabetes. Can she actually cut them all? If she's got all her organs, she can cut all those meds. All those meds she can chop. The only shit I worry about at all is fucking type 1 diabetes for the most part and really bad heart issues. Like, if somebody's really fucking unhealthy, you gotta have some common sense when you go cutting the blood pressure pills. Like, use common sense. If your blood pressure goes through the roof, fucking stay on the blood pressure pills until the fucking blood pressure drops from you getting healthier from the fasting, and then cut the fucking blood pressure pills, okay? It's simple. Now, also, this brings up a good point. Don't fucking speak for your sister, okay? The way you're gonna help your sisters, you get the fucking result, okay? When she sees that you're losing weight and getting sexy and shit, she's gonna fucking follow suit. That is key. I get that people all the time hitting me up like, my dad, my mom, my sister, my uncle, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you fucking do it. This is not hard. The protocol's simple, okay? It's auto-regulating, meaning you learn as you go. You learn what your body needs as you fucking go. I'm just here as a little bit of a guide. Okay, I've basically told you, I can tell you how to do this in 10 seconds. Okay? Let's see here. Let's see. See, here's somebody just to mention. So Christy Strike said her husband does good physical work every day and is absolutely the most naturally ripped person you'll ever see. That's true. Just like any fucking rig hand. Any fucking rig hand that's still laboring is fucking ripped. Okay? And they eat like shit and party and snort coke. And they're still fucking ripped. Okay? Frequency, motherfuckers. Frequency. Don't even listen to anybody say train no failure. Fucking 3 times a week. That's fucking stupidity. You want to get fucking strong? You get the frequency up, train full body all the time, fucking, and regulate it though. Example, let's say you're going to do pull-ups. If I went and did pull-ups till failure on Monday, and let's say I did like as many in a row as I could. Let's say I hit 20 reps on Monday, and then let's say I did it again on fucking like Wednesday and hit, or Thursday and hit 20 reps in a row. So that's 40 total reps. I could fucking hit like a fucking, with way more rest, like a 5x5 every fucking day. 25 times 7. Okay? That'd be like 175 strict pull-ups on the week versus 40. I'll be 20 times stronger. Yeah, I gotta spend more time in the gym, but that's why, like I say, it's like you're training like a farmer. Okay? This takes more time, but that's what I'm all about because I dedicate my whole fucking life to health and fitness now. So I just keep grinding and grinding and grinding and learning, but that's how you get strong as fuck. And I'm going to prove this because I lost so much I lost so much on that fucking failure hit protocol that now I'm back to where I trained when I, like 6 years ago when I was like at my best bench press form. I'm training like that again, but more strict. And I'm going to be fucking strong as fuck. I'm already strong as fuck, but I'm talking like elite fucking bench presser. My goal, I want to hit like a 340 pound pause bench at 170. I'll be like one of the only people on fucking YouTube that's doing that. Okay, let's see here. Here's a question. Oh, this is a good one. The Living Salad Bar says he's 67. I don't know if you're a he or a she. Wait. 67 years old. I did a 72, 96, 120 dry fast and a 5-day water fast, ending with a 2-day dry fast. Psoriasis is in remission after 35 years. Snake diet rocks. Don't use the words remission. It's fucking gone. You cured it. You cured it. And if you start eating like shit again, it'll come back. Good story about that, though. So I was fucking around there a few weeks ago. And, well, what was I doing? I was eating a lot of fucking fruit for sure. And then I was swimming and I got some fucking goddamn athlete's foot again on the top of my one foot. And I couldn't shake it. And I went back to the fucking low carb kick. So I was eating strict keto, basically a meal a day. But the showering, when I would shower, Robert just donated me $20. Thanks. No vegans, he says, hashtag meat or die. Eat meat or die. That's actually funny. So anyway, I had to shower every night. And when I showered, it wouldn't give it a chance to heal up. Like the water, it was itching and itching and itching and getting to the point where I'm like trying to not to scratch it. Anyhow, piss. Fucking piss. If you fast and you got any sort of skin issues like athlete's foot, psoriasis, or whatever, fasting, low carb, cut the sugar on your refeeds if you're lean. If you're not lean, fucking fast till you're fucking lean, and put piss on it. The fucking urea in that piss is the best thing on the planet for fucking your skin. Okay? Piss. Piss. It's the best thing for your fucking skin. I'm not shitting you. I'm not fucking pulling your chain, like pull my finger and I'll fart. I'm not tricking you to rub piss all over your body for fun. I'm not kidding. Fucking piss. Okay? Sam Lloyd just donated me $20. Thanks, Sam. Okay, let's see here. This is a good one. So JM7887 says, I use turmeric and cayenne together as a pre-workout. Can I put this in my snake juice? Yeah, you can. I was talking about that. So as long as it's basically 0 calorie, Zero sweetener, you could throw it in snake juice. That turmeric, you're going to be able to get away with it. But like, say cinnamon, you can't just be dumping piles of cinnamon in because there's fucking carbs there. Okay? And also, if you're going to do something like that for a pre-workout, I've actually done this. But if you fucking hammer back too much cayenne pepper, you'll fucking get a gut ache. It'll go away, but you'll get a fucking gut ache for a bit. But honestly, that cayenne pepper works good to fucking get you ramped up, especially if you're eating strict fucking low-carb keto, say 1 meal a day if you're ripped. If you're ripped, again, every time I say 1 meal a day, I gotta say that you gotta be ripped or else people just go to 1 meal a day diet. And then they're not getting any fucking results. Okay? 1 meal a day is not for you if you're a fat ass. Simple as that. Get fucking lean, then you can fuck around with that kind of and you, like I said, you don't even ever need to be doing a meal a day routine unless you're training every fucking day or unless you have a really hard job. Okay? You still should be fucking throwing in a couple 48s in there every week. Because those longer fasts heal you, okay? Right now, I'm trying to put on some fucking serious muscle. And the amount of training I'm doing, I have to eat a meal a day. Because if I don't, I can't even sleep that second night. My body just needs too much fucking food. So honestly, what I'm doing right now is not, like, I'm already healthy though. So eating a meal a day is not going to make my health go backwards because you're still getting a decent fast. But if it's not as healthy as if I could fast longer. You see? Okay, let's see here. Here's a fucking good one. Kristen is drinking black or green tea with no sugar or milk, of course, during the snake fast. No, it's junk. Okay? No fucking caffeine. No caffeine. No caffeine. Fuck. I've experimented to the high end with this shit. And here's the story. I was eating a meal a day. I was probably about 8-9% body fat, 166 pounds. I drank 2 cups of black coffee throughout the day. Sometimes 1, sometimes 2. Not throughout the day, like 1 in the morning, then 1 later in the day, and then I'd train, and usually I'd actually eat. That was when I was eating at night when I was doing the coffee experiment. It didn't do anything but fucked up my sleep and gave me a fucking caffeine addiction. And then I had to kick it. And now, you know how bad it is for you when you fucking, if I drank a cup of coffee in the morning, fasted, like I'm talking if I woke up at 6 a.m. and drank it, I'd be so wired all day, I wouldn't even be able to sleep that night. Like, how bad is that for you? Okay? And the other part is, people make this fucking stupid argument. So, another question. Decaf coffee. No, it's trash too. Because it fucks your stomach. Fucks your HCl levels. See, here's the thing. I've dealt with so many fucking people now. So many people that anybody that's around 40 years old that's got stomach issues, first thing I ask them, were you a coffee addict? They fucking drank fucking cups of coffee every day for the whole life. That's why every fucking time. Every fucking time. You do not need your little fucking crybaby coffee. Fuck. All it is your little escape because you fucking hate your job. So you need your fucking coffee to get through the fucking day and all the assholes surrounding you. Okay? This is fucking willpower. This is self-development. That's what this whole lifestyle is about. Cut the addictions. Okay? It's an addiction. This is addictions fucking rehab 101. That's what this is. Food addictions, coffee, booze, drugs, sex. You name it. Every addiction. That's why you're a fat ass. That's why. That's why you're not healthy. That's why you're a lean, unhealthy fucker, too. Because there's people that are lean and unhealthy as fuck because their guts are fucked because of all the coffee. And then what happens is they don't store any nutrients. Okay? You know those people that you fucking are like, oh, this person's got a fast metabolism. They can't gain any weight. It's not that. They can eat whatever they want. They can't gain anything. It isn't that. It's because their gut's fucked and they shit all day like a chicken. Because they don't fucking digest fuck all. Okay, that's why. That's why they can't gain any weight or any muscle. It's actually a healthy thing to be able to pack on weight really quick. Like, I can gain body fat fucking quick. That's a good thing. Because that means that my body is good at storing when I overeat. So then if it was the caveman days, I'm not just wasting the food I ate on the fucking goddamn ground as shit. Okay? Coffee is shit. good rule of thumb, if the masses are doing it, it's shit. If the masses are doing it, it's shit. Hopefully one day I make fucking fasting so mainstream that the masses are actually doing it. And then I'll be able to take back that fucking phrase. Okay, here's one. Yasin Arshad. Want to help my mom fix her hypothyroidism. Okay, any thyroid issues, cut the fucking meds and start fucking fasting. The only people, like I say, if you don't have your organs, if they tore out your fucking gallbladder, the gallbladder's not a big deal, you can still fast like crazy at that, but the high fat, like a keto diet might have issues with no gallbladder, because you need the fucking bile to break down the fat, right? But that is not going to be an issue with fasting. Now, if you're missing a kidney, now you got one kidney, okay? People that have had their thyroid taken out, obviously those people now have to be on meds the rest of their life because they got no fucking thyroid. Which is upsetting to me. It pisses me the fuck off when I hear that people went and got shit removed before they even tried to not eat. Fucking pussies. Now they got no fucking thyroid. Now you're a slave to the system and you gotta buy their meds the rest of your fucking life. Info Planet. He says, snake diet. How do I get over sex addiction? I thought that was innate through evolution. No, fuck. We never evolved to fucking be watching porn every fucking night or fucking 10 times a day. Okay? Fucking cavemen, we weren't addicted to it like this. Okay? It's like now, it's the way we look at it too. And the problem is like, it leads to us being lazy. Porn really ruins sex. It ruins relationships too. And a lot of that is why you end up getting fat. Because your sex addiction's fucking up your relationship. Because you're visualizing it in a bad way. It's really bad. It's bad. It's so bad, in fact, that I get people sending me fucking porn videos all the time. And I wish they wouldn't, because you know what? I don't watch any of that shit anymore. You know why? Because soon as you see the act in that atmosphere and it gives you this weird view on this fake sex, it's not real. And then all of a sudden it's fucking sketched into your head. It's like sketched into your fucking head. And then you can't get rid of it for like days on end. And then you gotta go watch porn again. There's a whole nother issue I have with fucking people wearing fucking revealing clothing in the gym too. I could get into that. It just fucking distracts the fuck out of me. Can't train properly. So I like training in a fucking dungeon. Pretty soon I'm gonna be just fucking training shirtless in the gym anytime I seen some chick wearing a fucking goddamn bikini basically in the fucking gym. It's bullshit. Shouldn't be allowed. I like fucking tits and ass like anybody else, but I don't need that when I'm at the fucking gym trying to fucking train. Because it's a complete distraction. Even when you get under a squat bar and you got like fucking 400 pounds on the squat bar, and all of a sudden this fucking girl walks by that's got like massive fake tits, fucking, and basically wearing a bra, and then I gotta get under that bar, all of a sudden it fucking throws out my focus. Okay? Like, it's fucking, these gyms nowadays are a joke. These gyms are like the fucking goddamn dating sites. They're a fucking meat market. It fucking pisses me the fuck off. And pretty soon I'm going to be a dick about it. I'm going to rip my shirt off and start training fucking shirtless at these fucking gyms. Just go in them to be an asshole and be like, well, fuck you. If they fucking bust me, I'll be fucking, go deal with that fucking bitch that's not wearing anything. Like, that kind of shit. That's fucking an issue. That's a fucking issue. Okay? And they just let it go. They just let it slide. Fuck. Raymond Chavez asked me again about the full body. Yeah, I train full fucking body 7 days a fucking week right now. Extremely auto-regulated though. So like I'm breaking all the work up into 7 days. So like I've been squatting every day, benching every day. I do like pull-ups and some sort of a row every day. But I do just enough that it stimulates me that I can go back the next day and hit it again. Let's see here. Jornell 144 asks, I'm ripped 152 and I need to make 135 for a fight. Any tips? Well, probably the best, like for starters, how much time do you need to make the cut? What's your training routine looking like? You know, if you don't have to do a whole bunch of training before that cut, you can get really aggressive. Like, you know, you wouldn't want to probably do more than like maybe 48s on a low carb meal if you're that lean. Because if you start doing 72s at that lean body weight, you probably fucking end up taxing your body. 48s, and then make sure you're eating the meal on the training days if there's an off day. You want to get the food around the training and try to fast when you're fucking the dog, basically. Chris B said gay porn is the worst. Fuck. I haven't watched any of that for a while. Oh, fuck. Let's see here. I'm just trying to find a couple good ones. Oh, here's a good one. Matthew Ottawell said, this is probably the worst advice I've ever heard. This is going to end up in a lawsuit, he said to me. Well, I doubt it since they can't really fucking sue me because I don't got any fucking money. Well, I guess I do now. Fuck, people are fucking giving me donations now on here. Fuck, enough to buy 3 days worth of groceries. Fuck. Daniel Kennedy said he loves what I'm doing. And he donated $5. Let's see here. Rena Schaffler asks, will dry fasting help DOMS or recovery if I overtrain? Mainly, fasting will help you recover. There's no doubt about it. But if you're overtraining, those muscles are broken down that bad. That's why I tell people that are on long fast to not fucking overtrain. The best way to cut body fat, if you're already, say, a power lifter, is going to be to train like I'm telling you. Auto-regulating high frequency, like fairly intense weights. So like, let's say we're talking percentages, like 50%, 60% or more of your max. Low reps, low rep sets, maybe as many as maybe 15, maybe at most 25 working reps on an exercise, and that's it. You should feel fresh. You should feel fresh enough that you could go back to the gym that night and hit it again, but you wouldn't, but you should feel fresh enough you could. Jake Damon asks, I think I heard you say one time that fasting can be hard on your kidneys. A lot of the reason I want to fast is to heal. No, it's not hard on your kidneys. It's going to make your kidneys kick sediment and build up. Okay? But if you have really bad kidneys, meaning they're full of shit and they need to be healed, baking soda, and remember, you might pass a stone, but if you're knocking back that baking soda, it should break down stones that are in there. Okay, there's also some other shit too with citrates, but I'm not going to get into that because people fuck that up. One thing to break stones loose, potassium citrate and sodium citrate. But everyone always asks me if they can take potassium citrate instead of potassium chloride. No! Citrates for too long will fuck you up. Okay, I don't want to get into that. I'd have to fucking crack open the fucking textbook again to read about it. But I got deep into it before. But now for fucking dissolving stones to those citrates could help. But just stick to the fucking protocol. I'm telling you, keep it simple. Dry fasting, snake juice fasting to start when you feel healthier. Because you'll see you'll be pissing out sediment. Like I've actually pissed out piles of sediment. Okay, I got a fucking good picture of a cup full of shit actually that I took. Where there was like sediment. It was kidney stones, but they were dissolved. And you can feel it. And then, like I say, fucking knock back the fucking goddamn... Even borax is good for your kidneys. And so is the lemon juice and the baking soda and the vinegar. So dry fast and make sure you break the dry fast on the baking soda and the fucking... those other... like the vinegar, baking soda, and lemon juice. And if you want to go read about the citrates for dissolving stones, do it, but I'm not going to give advice on that here because people will fuck it up. Matt Owen asks, he just donated me $25. My wife is down 50 pounds and he's down 70. When are you going to talk about borax? We have been experimenting with it, not fat asses anymore. Okay, so I'll fucking get into it here. He fucking paid $25. So, okay. So, there's a few ways you can take the borax. 20 mule team borax, okay? That's the stuff you want to buy at the store. Now, if you're really fucked up, one of the protocols for males is 1/4 of a teaspoon in a liter of water, and that's the most you take throughout the day. Now, that's like the max, the fucking max, okay? Now, what I take every day is 1/16 of a teaspoon. So I just take 1/8 of a teaspoon and dump some out and throw it in a glass of water and knock it back with some other salts. Now, the maintenance version for the borax is you take a whole teaspoon, you dump that in a liter of water, mix that up, put it away, and you would just basically take 1 teaspoon of that solution, maybe like a couple times a day. They say 1 teaspoon of that's about 3 milligrams of boron. Okay, so they say like if your body's getting, you read a bunch of different shit, but I'd probably try to get 12 milligrams of boron a day through that. But some things say 5-6 milligrams. That's fuck all because I'm taking way more than that right now. And with candida overgrowth or any of that shit, that boron just kills the fuck out of candida. Okay? So like even my roommate, he's done hardcore shit because of his acne, and he like knocks back like organic gum turpentine, and like there's a bunch of shit. I haven't experimented with the turpentine yet because I haven't had a reason to, but I might order some up and start doing it, then I can give advice. I won't give advice on anything I haven't done. Okay? Like I haven't done the citrates for the kidney stone, so I'm not giving advice on it. But I had a nurse, there was a woman that was a nurse that I helped, and I actually got her dry fasting. Her daughter was really fucked up and had endometriosis. And we got her daughter dry fasting, and it helped her daughter's cause a pile. And then I got her to do some dry fasting, and after 48 hours, she started kicking fucking stones like crazy. And then she was an RN, and she started fucking doing lots of research, and she read about the citrates, started knocking the citrates back, which essentially is what's in the fucking lemon juice, but way more intense when you're knocking back like sodium and potassium citrate. And then it started dissolving the stones, and it was like they were like globs. It started making them globs. Mike Ronaldo just donated me $50. Thanks, Mike. That's like fucking probably enough for me to buy 2 meals. I spend maybe even 3. I'm eating pretty cheap lately because essentially I'm eating fucking rice, a cheap cut of steak, carrots, and what else do I eat? Carrots, bok choy. I ate some canned herring. What else? I eat and some nuts and shit like that. I haven't been eating a pile of fruit other than apples, and they're dirt cheap, right? Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Oh, here's one. Tammy Boucher. How does someone break a weight loss plateau after 30 days of successfully losing and now nothing? First off, you got to understand what's going on. First question I always ask everybody, what are your ketone strips showing? Because if you're not eating and your ketone strips are showing color, we're burning body fat. Number 1. Number 2, that means take measurements of your waist, not around your fucking fattest part of your waist either. I'm talking like wherever it's the smallest. Take that measurement and the biggest measurement you can get around your hips and ass and log that ratio. So go your waist divided by your hips and ass number and log that number. Optimally, you want to be close to 0.7 down the road. But that ratio should drop. Then if your weight's not dropping on the scale and that number's dropping, you know you're losing body size, which is good. Because sometimes your body will hold water, and water is fucking heavy as fuck. Like if your body was holding 1 cubic foot of water, and it basically, let's say you're holding 1 cubic foot of water, whatever that weighs, that's going to be equal to like a cubic foot, maybe 2 cubic feet of fat. You see? So you're going to be smaller, but your weight's not going to change. So there's that. Okay, so, and then lastly, fucking, if you're not losing weight, if you're not fasting long enough, eat less and fast fucking longer. Always take your fucking measurements. Okay, that's important. Other accountability tools is obviously the scales, the one main one, and understand if you're holding water, like log your water a little bit. Even just keep a mental note. Okay, I drank 2 liters today and I barely even pissed. So you know that you're holding fucking water. Okay? Chris B's question. Here he is. Chris B had a question. Corey, it's Cole. Can you help my cousin who just got diagnosed with gallbladder cancer? He goes under the knife in Foothills this Thursday, and I told him to watch your videos. Well, fuck, he's already going in for surgery now, for Christ's sake. So, well, if they rip the gallbladder out, he can still start fasting like a bastard afterwards, because here's the thing. If there's cancer in the gallbladder or whatever, just like the one girl I'm helping, breast cancer like crazy, they fucking like cut her boobs off. And she still has cancer. But now she's fasting, she's seeing crazy results already. She feels good losing weight. So if he's already scheduled for it, like he'd have to fucking say fuck the goddamn surgery and start fasting now if he's got the balls to do that. Or have the surgery done now and then fucking start fasting after. Okay? So like it's like Thursday, right? Like today's Monday. You know, he's already going in now. But like if it was me, because I have so much faith in the fasting, and well, obviously I'm not going to have that problem because I'm not going to fucking get cancer because I fucking live this lifestyle. It isn't going to happen. But if it was me, I'd be like, fuck that shit, and I'd just start a dry fast right now as hardcore as I could. Simple as that. Especially if he's got some fat on him. If he's got some fat on him, I'd dry fast my fucking balls off before I fucking got surgery, because you do not want them to pull your gallbladder. Okay, you need it. It's a little capacity bottle that basically shoots fucking bile into your small intestine and breaks up fat. Okay, you need it. It's like a detergent. And thanks for donating the $10. Okay, here's one. Alan K is a good question. How long should a dry fast be for benefits then? I do research but can't find too much. You'll benefit if you want to really hit a deep autophagy effect, 72 hours if you're trying to fucking kill something, okay? If you're trying to kill something, 72s. But you're going to benefit from 24s. There's no doubt. Fasting's going to be beneficial at like a 23-hour fast and a 1-hour eating window. I'm not going to lie to people. It's fucking very beneficial. But if you're trying to heal something that's like more critical, you want to fast like 72 minimum, because that's when you'll get in that deep autophagy effect. And actually, to bring something up, there's a guy on YouTube named Thomas DeLauer, and some of the shit he says is good, but some shit pisses me off because he's got no fucking experience talking about dry fasting. He's got no place to be talking about dry fast because he hasn't fucking done shit. But what he said on a video, which is wrong, is that what will break your fast, he's talking about certain things like teas and coffees and shit. Well, there's different levels of a fasted state. Okay, because if you're dry fasting, water's going to break your dry fast. The autophagy effect is going to be not as deep when you fucking break the fast on water. And so on. And that's why some of these dumb doctors that are like, oh, the ketogenic diet fucking basically resembles fasting or emulates fasting. No, it doesn't, you idiots. Fuck, you're eating food. You're not fasting when you're eating. I don't care if you're in fucking ketosis. Just because you're in ketosis doesn't mean you're fasting or getting the same benefits at all. Fuck, that drives me nuts. So there's different levels of fasting, of a fasted state. There's going to be dry, where you're in the deepest fucking ketosis you could possibly, or deepest form of autophagy ever. And then there's going to be well, me and donate it when you're on a like a hardcore fast. Okay? Fucking do a fucking big refeed if you're going to go the next day. Just like this one girl I know. Fuck. She fucking went and got a bunch of shit put in her fucking face at the dentist and fucking ended up in the fucking hospital. She's on a 12-day fast. Like, no fucking shit, you're gonna have fucking some nasty ish happen when you do that. Okay? You don't fucking get injected with shit. You don't fucking put needles in anything when you're fucking fasting. Let's see here. See, that's Quentin Steiger. He said you can donate blood while fasting according to Canada Blood Services. Yeah, but that's vague because what are they calling a fast? Because fuck, when you go to the fucking doctor's office to get blood tests done, they're calling a fast like 12 or 24 hours. That's fuck all. We got people that are fucking talking like, you're gonna go donate blood on a 96-hour fast? I don't fucking think so. Don't do it. That's just stupidity. I don't want to hear stupid fucking things happening. Okay, I don't want to hear about stupidity. Fucking use your common sense. Enjoy the fucking process like I talked about last night. By the way, that fucking video I fucking ran my mouth about the goddamn fat acceptance and all these fucking plus size models, that was our fault. I fucked up and deleted the goddamn thing last night like an idiot. Because there was a glitch on YouTube and it looked like there was 2 videos and I went to delete one that said processing and it's fucking gone. Let's see here. Here's one. Can I train balls to the wall 2 times a day for 28 days on snake juice only? See, just start fucking fasting. Okay, don't fucking make these outrageous goals. Okay, start fasting and train. Because you know what'll happen? You'll feel like shit and you'll crack. Okay, like maybe you could get through that. I doubt it. Okay, but that's the thing. Don't make these fucking outrageous goals. Just start exercising fast. See what happens. Okay, let's see here. Craig Churaman. He asks, Cole, can I eat vegan? Well, diabetic type 2, not a fan of meat. Fuck, I hate fucking vegans, man. Here's the problem. Soon as you're getting lean, basically you are a vegan when you're fasting. Okay? But I've dealt with vegans so many fucking times and there's always fucking issues with hormones and iron and shit. Always. Because what happens? They get lean and then they run low on body fat. The only reason fat vegans can get away is because the body fat they got's keeping them afloat. As soon as they get lean, their little vegan diet without supplements is junk. Okay? So, that's the thing. Like, I don't know why you don't want to eat meat. Maybe you don't want to kill animals, whatever. Like, I have some friends that are vegans, okay? I'm not going to lie to you, but they're vegan for a different reason. They actually became a vegan because they thought veganism might be healthier than what they were doing, but it turned out it wasn't. Now they eat meat again. But now if you're type 2 diabetic, that's the other thing. The best way to cure type 2 diabetes is fucking fasting as long as you can and refeeding on a ketogenic meal. And you know how hard it is to fucking eat a ketogenic vegan meal? And actually, especially if you're if you're lean or underweight, can't be done. You're just gonna waste away to nothing and feel like shit. Okay? Just eat fucking meat. Just eat fucking meat. Close your eyes. Okay? Fucking put a fucking goddamn ski mask on and let somebody to feed it to you. Because there's always an issue. Always a fucking issue. I've helped so many vegans. I wish I could help them. Because, you know, some of them are nice people. The ones that fucking just badmouth fucking meat eaters are fucking assholes. The ones that fucking badmouth the meat industry, yeah, the meat isn't as good for sure in the way it's made now. Because it's like fucking the animals are just, it's brutal the way meat is now and mass produced. But don't fucking make the argument if somebody's eating organic, clean meat. Okay? So that's my take on veganism. I was a lot nicer to you because you donated me $10 on that fucking vegan question. I'll tell you that right now. Just to let you know. Does dry fasting like you when we're on bacon get rid of scars and loose skin? Or would someone just be better off doing a full dry? Well, so that routine when I did the bacon cucumber kick, I was doing dry all day and then I'd give myself like 2 hours to eat bacon and cucumbers. And I felt great. But now I think that eating steak is going to be better because there's arguments like plus and minus on nitrates in the bacon and shit. I would say that probably steak is going to be healthier than bacon. So if you're going to fucking do something like that, I'd do it on a really fatty ribeye steak. Like a fatty one, like 500 grams plus all the cucumbers, you'll probably be close to hitting your calorie count. Dano Chavaria asks, Do you have any experience with the 1 minute cure, hydrogen peroxide? And have you taken with snake juice? Actually, I personally haven't taken the peroxide, but my roommate, he's doing it every day. So the stuff he picked up was a 35% peroxide, which is the one, like, I know quite a bit about it, but I haven't knocked it back. But he's taken the 35% stuff, which is supposedly the one that you need to take now, and it's really hard to kind of get. But honestly, I asked him the other day if he's really noticed anything, and he hasn't, but he's also in pretty fucking good health now from all the fasting he's done and all the other shit, right? Like, originally, he started dry fasting. The dry fasting was the biggest thing. Like, all this stuff, some of this shit's really good. Like, there's no doubt. I know that fucking people are probably getting off in the United States for basically killing cancer with hydrogen peroxide. But, yeah, so he hasn't noticed a lot, but if you're in really bad health and you started fasting, I know it's good for you, but I can't say because I haven't actually done it. Like, I won't completely promote it because I haven't ingested it yet, but he's done it. I live with him and he's not dead. So, Benita Venter asked me, do I eat much dairy? Not really. Butter, and that's about it. I do eat butter. Let's see here. Let's see here. Here's one. Mike Ronaldo. I know how you feel about supplements, but do you ever use a fiber supplement to advise to use it ever? I don't. Like, fuck. I fucking tried everything when I had hemorrhoids that time, and fasting healed the problem. And then as long as you're eating lots of vegetables, you should never have a fucking issue. And that being said, now this is an interesting story, but I fucked with it, but maybe I didn't go long enough. There's people out there that eat meat only. One guy, if you look him up on Google, his name is Rustic Johnson. And this guy eats lamb every 48 hours on a dry fast. And he basically claims he cured his MS with a fucking 48-hour dry fasting routine, only eating the lamb. Because even when he ate vegetables, he'd fucking have issues. And there's another guy that I help that I talk to quite a bit. He's doing this too. And he has pretty good bowel movements. And he's been eating beef basically on 24s and 48s for like at least 2.5 months. Now, I did this for about 3 weeks. And the bowel, it's like I wasn't plugged up, but it moves through you so slow that I felt like shitty. I didn't feel shitty. I felt good, but I didn't feel good in the gym. Because it's like I had to get rid of something, and it doesn't move fast enough, right? So, but him, the guy, my friend, he's fucked up. So he's not like training hard like me. And I could see where compared to how he felt before, because he had inflammation issues because he used to do Ironman triathlons and fucked his gut with fucking anti-inflammatories. So I heard this from him. And then I tried it out, and I was just eating ribeye steak every day. But I'm going to have to try that experiment again and really grind it out. But I'd like to do it with organic meat. And right now I'm too poor to buy organic meat because then I know it's clean. Because that Rustic Johnson guy on Google said that he didn't feel good eating unorganic meat, and he knew the lamb was organic. That's why, like, this guy just go get a lamb. He's got like a fucking live lamb, and he just fucking kill it himself and fucking cut it up and fucking cook this shit over the fire. Like, he's a fucking redneck. Quentin Steiger. Okay, this is a good. He said, happy voice doesn't know how fat metabolism works. What happens for camels also happens for humans. That's why they call it the camel effect. Okay, they call dry fasting the camel effect. Soon as you're dry as fuck, your body will start breaking down body fat even faster to get fucking electrolytes. Okay? Do you understand how much water's in your fucking fat? Like, I made a whole YouTube about this. Okay? Your fucking fat is not fucking oil. Okay? Like, a pound of fat is not 3,600 calories of fucking oil. Like, it's not like 3,600 calories of coconut oil. It's fucking like half water. You know this when you cook meat. Cook the fat and watch how much fucking steam comes off that fucking thing. Okay, go cook the bacon. Look how much water comes off that fat. People that think that fucking body fat is pure fucking glycerol or triglycerides is a fucking dummy. Okay? And that's why people can lose so much fucking weight. If it was pure fucking glycerol, there's no way people be losing 2 pounds a day. That would add up to like 8,000 calories. When these people aren't doing anything and they're burning like maybe 1,800, 2,000 if they're an average guy. How in the fuck are they going to burn 2 pounds of fat if it was pure oil? It's not oil. It's fucking water and fucking oil. Okay? That's where you get the hydration from in a fucking dry fast. How do you think I didn't die when I went 7 days? And I wasn't even fat. A fat ass adapted can go fucking a long time. Like if I was a fat ass, I'd easily crack the Guinness Book of World Records. Easily. 18 days, they fucking locked that fucker in jail by accident. Okay? If I was a fat ass, I'd crack the Guinness Book of fucking World Records dry fast. And I don't want to get fat to do it. Okay? Plus, it's a fucking... I already got message back from the Guinness Book of World Records because I was going to fucking try to do it. And then they fucking said I couldn't even attempt it. It's like a special fucking record because people are lunatics and they're scared somebody will die. Bam! Just donated me $10. And he says, my friends and family believe I'm doing drugs due to the drastic weight loss. I'm 18 and feel good and more confident than ever. Thanks, Cole. Get that fat in ya. You're welcome. David Wilson just made a little comment here, which is good. Give your body a break from food. That's when you heal. Okay, that's when you fucking heal. And back before the very start of this, when I was talking about food, like basically eating timing or food timing, like, you know, taking 10 minutes to eat so you don't overeat. Just think about a lion. You know, what are they like, just hanging out and eating the zebra? Like, hey, Winston, hey, let's have our tea and enjoy our meal. No, they're just digging into the motherfucker. They're eating it as fast as they fucking can. Okay? We were never meant to take our time and eat. We're meant to fucking eat hard once you're lean and not a fat ass. Eat hard and fast hard. That's what that's what we evolved to do. We weren't supposed to just hang out and eat for fucking 3, 4, 5 fucking hours, snacking and shit. Okay, Alexandra Marks asks, can I talk about my diet to keep lean when you're not fasting? I'm always fasting. I'm always fasting. I am never, ever, ever eating. Well, that's a lie. I'm either doing a 1 meal a day routine with 48s here and there based on my training, or I am doing an alternating day routine where I'll eat more than once on a day, but I'll skip the next day altogether. I'm always fucking fasting. Always. If I wasn't on a 7-day-a-week training routine, like say I just didn't have time, and I was only training 3 or 4 days a week, I'd probably eat 4 days out of the week and like 2 meals a day on those training days, and then I'd probably fast the other 3 solid days. Okay, that's how I do it. It's easy. Once you're fucking ripped as fuck with it. If you start gaining weight back too quick with your fucking fasting routine, fucking fast longer. It's so easy to maintain. Like, the only reason you wouldn't maintain it is because you turn back into a fat, lazy pig. Like, how the fuck can't you maintain it? Especially after you just lost 50 or 100 or 150 fucking pounds fasting. Like now, if your weight creeped up 5 pounds, just fast longer and harder and cut the food back. Like, how fucking easy is this shit? Oh, let's see. The Crazy Goat, he asks, why are you losing weight? Just wondering. Please answer, because no two of you ever answer my comment. Like, I don't know if you're talking about me. Like, why are you losing weight? Like, with fasting, I'm thinking he's asking why are you losing weight when you fast. Well, because when you fucking fast, you're creating a situation where your body's gotta chew the body fat down for fuel. Your body fat is food. Fat is fucking food. This is probably the biggest thing that people just don't get. Your fucking fat belly is food. Okay? It's food. You know how you know that it's food? Because if you fucking kick the bucket right now, a dog or a wolf would come and eat your fat gut. That's how you know it's food. Because other animals would eat you. They would eat your fat fucking gut. Okay? That's how you know it's food. Okay, let's fuck. That's how you do know it's fucking food. A fucking wolf will eat your fat fucking gut. Okay, Lucid Trees says water does not help flush toxins as much as fasting. No, it doesn't. That's a good point. Toxins tend to get stored in the fat. Fasting breaks down fat. The only way you're ever going to get completely clean of toxins, this is the thing with people in their stupid detox kicks. It's like, oh, I did a detox. I did a fucking detox for fucking 2 fucking days. Fuck, it didn't do shit. You're still a fat ass. You're still toxic as fuck. You can't ever not be toxic until you get lean. Ever. Your fat will always have fucking toxins in it. The only way you can fucking be fat with no toxins is if you got fat eating clean motherfucking food and not being surrounded by any nasty elements. Craig Churaman asks, when you're at your goal, how do you eat to maintain? So I just talked about this. There's a million fasting routines. It depends on your lifestyle. Okay, so if you're not training, if you're not exercising every day, honestly, if I wasn't training and I was just an average Joe that didn't go to the gym, I'd probably maintain by eating one meal every 48 hours. And then what I would do is I'd throw a 72 in there probably every couple weeks. And to do the 72, I just overeat on a couple of those meals to just gain a little bit and then cut and then do the 72. Now, if you train your fucking balls off, then you also got the control of the training. You see, because I train 7 days a week, I can kind of tweak that workout. So if I ate a little extra the night before, or I look at the scale and it's a little high, I can just do a couple more exercises in the gym and kind of balance it. So if you're ripped, basically you're going to either be doing a meal a day routine if you're ripped and you're an athlete. That'll be a ripped athlete's routine. Or you're going to be eating like on a 48, or you're going to fucking maybe be doing an eating day and skipping a fucking, maybe, I even done a routine where I ate all fucking day and skipped 2 days. Okay? And on the eating day, like 10,000 calories. I just ate all fucking day long. And then I skipped, and then the next day I trained, and then the next day after that I trained, and the eating day didn't do shit. Obviously, I couldn't train on a 10,000 calorie eating day or I'd have a fucking hernia. Okay, so I hope that answers your question, Craig. And thanks for the donation. Yeah, and Quentin even had a good point for Craig's question. Scale feedback. It always comes back to that. You're always going to use scale feedback regardless on your fasting routine. If your weight's going up, cut either fast longer or eat less. If you gained a fucking couple pounds, say you ate a meal a day for 3 days in a row, and your weight went up, obviously you overate on those 3-1 meals. So then all you fucking do is you just fucking do a 48. Like you could call it your little reset 48. Okay, that's it. Okay. April asks, what's the best way to come off a dry fast? I talked about this at the very start of the video. Baking soda and water. Long dry fast. Short dry fast, you can just eat a meal. By short, I mean 24, 48, maybe even 72. Where can I buy a snake diet shirt? Anissa Abav asks. As soon as my fucking sister fucking orders some more. She's just waiting to do something. She'll be ordering more here. I can't bust her balls too much, so she just had a baby, so she's pretty busy. Ben B asks, cool. Think you could cure type 1? Okay, type 1 diabetes is curable in situations. It depends how fucked up the pancreas is, because your body's so resilient, the pancreas can actually start producing insulin again if you fucking choke back the food enough and give your body a rest. Okay? So like, let's say it was self-induced type 1. So let's say they're just a fat fucking pig, drunk, whatever you want to call it, self-induced type 1 diabetes. Okay? Well, fuck. If they start fasting hardcore, their pancreas can start making their pancreas can reproduce beta cells and start producing insulin again. Now, born type 1's different, right? Like if it's a little kid's born with type 1, they're fucked. They're going to be on insulin, or I'll say just die. Because that's like, but usually that's not the case. That's going to be very fucking rare. And actually, I'm helping a girl right now that actually had her pancreas removed, and this was mind-blowing to me. She hasn't taken insulin for fucking like a long-ass time. And she said her blood sugar is just floating at 5. And she was basically fasting on low carb keto. And I'm like, holy fuck, that's amazing, because I've helped quite a few type 1s. The best routine for a type 1 diabetic is going to be a 1 meal a day routine and actually watching how much fucking food they're eating and fucking around with the macros, like the carbs and the especially the carbs and the fat. Okay, if they can cut the fucking carbs, they're gonna need way less insulin, because you can cut the insulin back like to a quarter of the amount. I've had people fucking basically almost use no insulin at all, hardly. Like they'd take one shot. If we figured it out just right, they'd need one fucking half shot of the Lantus, oh fuck, I can't remember, the fast acting shit, and that's it. Like, fuck, this is the perfect fucking lifestyle for a type 1 diabetic. Perfect lifestyle. But type 1s, I'm always skeptical about fucking helping them, because if they're fucking idiots, they can die. Okay, they can fuck this shit up. They gotta be on the ball. And that's why I basically don't even help them anymore unless if they gotta be older. I won't help a young type 1 diabetic. They're too fucking reckless. This one girl scared the shit out of me one time, and I fucking almost had a heart attack. Almost called the fucking cops because she didn't get back to me when we were doing a little bit of an experiment with the insulin. And I thought, fuck, I didn't hear from her. I was up till 2 in the morning. And then I'm like, holy fuck, like, and I was that close to calling 911 and sending them and giving them her phone number, because I thought maybe she fucked up, like she was doing way too much activity and fucked it up and didn't tell me, and the communication was bad, and this is what happened. Joe Leonard says, I'm the genius. That's my nerd. That's my computer nerd that helps me out with all this shit. Okay, let's see here. Hey Cole, why do my kidneys hurt toward the end of a 7-day fast? So, like I said before, they get acidic to the point where you start breaking shit loose, so watch your urine. If your urine's got some sediment in it, that's a good thing. You're kicking stones. You probably most of you have some stones in there, okay? You're gonna break them loose with the fasting. That's why you gotta make sure you're getting in that fucking baking soda and that lemon juice. Okay, the baking soda is probably the most important one. Let's see here. Alan K asks, what can affect energy and strength benefits from a dry fast or fast negatively or positively? Is it sleep, sunlight, type of food? What can affect energy? So, that fucking doesn't make sense to me. So obviously, like, you want sunlight, okay? Sunlight's healthy, okay? It's like the fucking vitamin D you get from sun is about the best source of vitamin D you can get. It actually creates a reaction where you produce vitamin D. Sleep is obviously number one, okay? If you're not getting your sleep, you're fucked. You need to get your fucking sleep. That's probably one of the biggest fucking health issues in society, period, amongst eating too much fucking food and eating all fucking day. And then the dry fasting, like I'm kind of confused about that question. You have to rewrite it. Let's see here. Matthew Davidson asked, do I have any experience helping people with complex regional pain syndrome? I do not know what that is. Okay, you have to explain some of these fucking names. Like, I don't sell meds, okay? So if you tell me what something is, like what it actually is, a lot of times there's a million names for the same fucking thing because they plant all these names on shit so they can sell you fucking drugs. So I have to look that one up. I'm not sure what it is. My medicine vocabulary ain't the greatest. Plus, I read so much shit, I forget fucking more than most people fucking know. Let's see here. Actually, that's funny. I used to hate fucking biology. I didn't even take it in high school. Now I fucking know more about metabolism and fucking the endocrine system and fucking than any average general practitioner. It's insane. It's funny, like somebody just mentioned this about passion. When you're passionate about something, you just learn everything. That's why you always fucking get help from people that are getting fucking results, not people that are going to goddamn secondary education. They don't know shit. If you want fucking results, you look for somebody that got the results themselves and you fucking copy them and figure out what the fuck they did. Okay, I'm going to call this a day here pretty quick. My phone's going to die. Do swollen lymph nodes ever go back to normal size? Yes, they do. I've had lots of people get swollen lymph nodes, detoxing and shit. One guy I'm helping with leukemia, actually, they swell up a bit, and his white blood cell count's dropping like a fucking rock. Hey, Cole, does your environment at home affect the outcome of your success with fasting? Yes. Yes, that's the biggest problem. If the people around you are a bunch of fucking negative Nancy assholes, you gotta have the balls to either bury them or kick them to the curb. That's the biggest thing, okay? Social pressure is the biggest fucking issue I run into it. Because most people, they'll have the courage to start fasting and get results, but it's the people around them, oh, that's unhealthy, blah, blah. Yet that person's fat as fuck and doesn't have a fucking clue about anything. Okay? Okay, I'm going to wrap this up because my phone's going to die. So, tomorrow night again. So, subscribe, hit the little bell on here so you get the fucking updates. I'm going to do this every fucking night at 8. I went way longer. I'm only going to go an hour tonight. Okay, every night at 8 o'clock. I'm going to be answering questions, telling the odd story. I'm always going to start off with something about fasting, and then I'll answer questions kind of like I did tonight with the sleep. And so, Snake Diet, Facebook business page. Go click like and give me a 5-star review. And if you're not a member of the Snake Diet Motivation Group, add yourself as a member. That's on Facebook. It's the big fucking group, okay? That's where you can put your fat ass up on the chopping block, fucking put accountability post pictures, front, side, and back. It helps you stay accountable, put your height and weight, and write your health issues, goals, etc. Your whole fucking story, okay? So everyone have a great night, and get that fat in ya!